Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's bloom focus features none other than Iwanagara apple blossom, a beautiful Cattleya cross that has been in circulation for numerous years. If you're a fan of fragrance and this beautiful feminine aesthetic, this one would be the one for you. The fragrance is strongly fresh, floral, and powdery. There is an undernote of, I would say, citrus, but it's very mild, so it's just gives it a very beautiful, fresh, summery scent. Now, my Iwanagara usually blooms sometime in January, and it is obviously April, so I'm very amazed that the bloom sequence has been this late, but I'll take it when I get it. This year we have 15 blooms open with 9 left to go. Sorry, six left to go. So this is going to be 21 flowers. I'm happy with the bloom show this year. This Cattleya is very floriferous and extremely easy to grow. I would say if you own an Iwanagara, this particular cross, I actually got her from a friend. I fondly call it the Paula Iwanagara because I don't know, Miss Paula actually never kept the tag, so we don't know which exact one this is. This may have been the original Iwanagara because there's many in circulation right now, many cultivars like Kawaii Pink and a yellow one, but this one very closely resembles the Dialalia snowflake parent, of course tinged with that beautiful pink on the tips of the petals and the glorious egg yolk yellow in the center. This plant can produce multiple stems per year, which of course increases your flower power. It's cold here in Ohio, so I think it would be happier if it were in a warmer climate, but I still don't really have any performance issues. And I must say, this one, it's super easy to grow, but it actually prefers a little bit lower light than most Cattleya orchids. I have burnt this one repeatedly every single year without fail. And it does prefer a lot more water than most of my Cattleyas that I owned before. Notice I'm speaking in the past tense for my Cattleya. I ended up getting rid of most of my other Cattleya because they're so big. I was just like, I didn't feel like keeping them. But this one has sentimental value to me, and as long as I can grow it, I will be keeping her forever. I do need to figure out how to divide it properly, because every time I divide it, it fails. So anyway, mind you, if you could take a look at this bulb here, usually the bulbs are extremely plump. The only time I have wrinkling on the bulbs is when this plant is in flower. It is letting me know that it definitely wants a whole lot more water than I've been giving it, but I am a lazy waterer. And especially with the temperatures that have come to my greenhouse and caused damage over the years, I tend to be a little bit negligent in watering. Anyway, onto this plant, as you can see. If you're a fan of fragrance and easy growing, try this one out. I have it potted in a blend of lava rock, what would you call it? Untreated cypress mulch. See? And I literally had a little bit of sprinkling of moss on the top. Usually I do that in the winter, and so no difference this year. I actually put that when it is inside in the greenhouse because it's super dry. I literally have 25% humidity right now in April. So dry, and I did not turn on the humidifier, so I'm really drying out the plants in there, which is not good. Anyway, close up on it, it does tend to produce a fair amount of sap. Can you see that right there? And yes, the sap tastes good. Don't ask me how I know. My children happen to know that fact too, but I'm not gonna lie, I actually did taste the sap. Embarrassing. So this one, I strongly suggest, if you're into fragrance, give this guy a go. I do suggest with your Cattleya, to remember to feed them a steady supply of calcium and magnesium. I tend to give mine diluted calcium nitrate and magnesium in the form of just feeding them Epsom salt, about a tablespoon per gallon, twice per month in their watering. I am heavy on the magnesium for my plants because when they have to go through the very cold and the water droughts that I put them through, it really helps them to be a lot more resilient. Anyway, guys, it is the weekend, and it's the weekend that is going to come before the solar eclipse. I hope you guys have some fantastic plans coming up for this weekend, or perhaps viewing the solar eclipse that comes once every 70 years. Is it 70? Is it 100? I don't know. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content and stuff like this, consider subscribing, liking, and interacting by posting some comments. Anything you'd like to ask about the culture of this particular plant, I'm happy to help. Have a great weekend, guys. Talk to you later. Well, see you later. Bye.